the power of thinking in achieving success. The power of thinking in achieving success. Our key word here is thinking. We are all thinking, but we have to understand now how thinking influence our success. And that's the topic of our today. Yeah. So, first of all, I've been researching this kind of topic for quite a time now, a few months. As you know, I've written my book called Think Beyond Employment and Manifest Your Greatness. But also, as I've been going through different books, I've seen so many books that have been written pertaining the thinking aspect. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There's a thing called The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Vishen Pil. There's a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. There's a book called Think Big and Unleashing Your Potential by Ben Carson. So I have got my book also, Think Beyond Employment. But on top of that, I'm a Christian. Even the book that I believe in, the good book called the Bible, the Holy Bible, it says, as the man thinketh, so is he. So that was something that I realized thinking is a divine thing. It's not just a simple thing. And most people don't know how to think. Because if thinking is everything, then nothing happens without thinking. And your life today is a reflection of your thinking.
Okay.
So nothing can happen if you don't think.
Okay.
That's the point.
Yeah.
First of all, I want people to understand the meaning of thinking. Because if you don't understand the meaning, it's so hard to understand what we are discussing.
Yes.
So thinking simply means contemplating, it means pondering, means meditating, means reflecting, means reasoning, means researching. That is thinking. So that's a broader perspective of thinking. Pondering about something, meditating about something, contemplating, reflecting, reasoning, and so forth. And what thinking influence matters. This topic today. Thinking influence our mindset. So your mindset depends on your thinking. If you think negative, you'll become negative minded. Means you adopt negative mindset. If you become positive, you have a positive mindset. But also, thinking influence our belief. What you believe is the result of repetitive thinking. So you have to understand where belief comes from. If I keep telling you a lie today and tomorrow, and then after 3 years, even if you knew that is a lie, because the brain does not differentiate, you start believing that lie as a truth. So belief is a result of continuous and repetitive thinking, but also our attitude, how we look at things, because thinking sets reality. So if you think something negatively, you'll have a negative attitude toward that. You understand?
Yes.
If you think something positive, you have a positive attitude to that. That's why some people, when they face a problem, they say, oh, I cannot move forward. Others say, okay, now I have got something to learn and I'm going to overcome this. So it's just a thinking, how you dispose yourself. But also thinking builds our habits. Now, habit is a cycle. How habits are formed, first of all, you have to think. Then after you think, you have to feel. Then after you feel, you have to act. After you act, you see the results. Then the cycle repeats again. Habit means we call it repetition. Or it's a daily practice. What we do now and then. So that's what thinking influence. Now, I want to give you this a profound discovery. You know that everything that you see in this world started with thinking. You and I, we are the result of a thought. God thought in his mind. If I'm a Christian, let me refer to the Bible. In the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, he said, let us make a man in our own image and our own likeness. Let us means God was thinking, was contemplating, was meditating, was pondering, was reflecting, so that he can create. So all creation are the result of thinking. Everything that you see today, the money, money originally was a thought in someone's mind. Today we feel like money is everything, But money is just a thought. So I may ask you, Pauline, between money and thoughts, what do you think is more valuable? Because if money was a thought in the mind of someone, so you tell me, between money and thought, what's more valuable?
I think the thought is more valuable.
But do you see the value in it easily?
No.
That's why I said today we are going to dissect the mysteries, the mysteries and the myth behind thinking. Because if thought is that powerful, how many people take care of their thoughts?
Sure.
If thought has created me and you, if thought has created the money that we are all fighting to have it, how much do you take care of your thoughts to have what you don't have? Most of us, we don't care about thoughts. So I said today our topic is so simple but so deep, so profound. Now, what is most important is you have to understand, even the education that give us ego sometimes, give us status sometimes, it is the thought of someone's mind that has been created and has become a system. You understand? Employment, it has been a thought in someone's mind, and today everybody is looking for it.
Sure.
So you have to understand the power of thoughts. The beautiful cause that you see has been created. So you know the power of a person is in their thoughts. That's why the Bible says, as the man thinketh in his mind, so is he. Understand? So what's the most important now is to understand how to think in order to achieve success. How to think determine whether you're going to be successful or not. There is one thing that I would like to joke a little bit. You know, I've heard something that people say, all rich people, they say they are self-made. But poor people, they don't want to admit that they're self-made. But I'll tell you, rich and poor, they're all self-made. Because everything begin with thoughts. So if rich think, poor think, the issue is the type of thinking that they think that it is up to the life they have.
Sorry, come again there?
Yes. There's this saying that only rich people can admit that they're self-made. But poor people don't admit. But the truth is, rich people and poor people are both self-made. How? Is through thoughts. The issue is not about being rich or poor. It's about the type of thought that you allow to pass through your mind. Thoughts are seeds that will grow into the fruit of their kind. So if you plant a thorn, what do you expect to reap?
True.
Do you understand? But if you plant a grape, what do you expect to reap?
Okay.
So you reap what you sow. Thoughts are seeds. That's why this topic today is so profound. When I was preparing this topic, I was super excited because it was not only to transform you, it was transforming me too. That every thought that passed through my mind, I have to take care of it. I have to make sure that I search it. I know where is it coming from, where is it going, what is going to produce. So if I know it is not a right thought, I have to uproot it.
Okay.
I have to take it out of my mind. Because I know the results, the fruit that are going to be bared from it will be a disaster. But if I know it's beautiful, I have to nurture it. I have to take care of it.